Welcome everyone, I'm JM. Over the last 30 years, I've had the privilege of guiding high net worth clients through the maze of wealth creation. Today, I want to share a foundational concept that underpins every successful financial journey I've witnessed firsthand. It's called the hierarchy of savings. At its core lies a powerful formula I call the Savings Waterfall. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by where to put your money first, this talk is for you. We're going to dig deep, peeling back the layers of psychology, real-world numbers, and time-tested wisdom to build lasting wealth and true financial freedom. Section 1. Why most people get savings wrong. The conventional wisdom says save a little, invest a little, and let time do the rest. But that advice is profoundly incomplete. It's like telling someone to eat healthy without explaining how to shop. Without a structured plan, it's a recipe for failure. Consider this. The average American saves about 7.5% of their income. That sounds decent, but more than half of Americans have less than $1,000 in savings. How does that happen? It happens because saving isn't just about setting money aside. It's about prioritizing where you put your money first, second, third, and so on. The Savings Waterfall is a step-by-step funnel that directs your money into the correct financial buckets. Think of it as building a pyramid. You don't start with the roof. Tier 1, emergency fund. This is non-negotiable. You need cash on hand, liquid, accessible money to cover 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. Why? Because life happens. Job loss, medical emergencies, repairs. Without this buffer, you risk going into debt the moment something unexpected occurs. This is your safety net. If your monthly expenses are $3,000, aim for $9,000 to $18,000 in a high-yield savings account. It won't grow much, but it won't lose value. This is your foundation. Tier 2, high-interest debt payoff. This is where psychology and math collide. High-interest debt, credit cards, and personal loans is a silent wealth killer. Eliminate it fast. Any money you earn investing at 7 or 8% is wiped out by the 17% interest you're paying. Paying down this debt is the highest guaranteed return you can get. Math always beats hype. If you carry $10,000 at 17%, paying it off is like earning 17% on your money instantly. No investment beats that certainty. Eliminate the drain before you build the reservoir. Tier 3, employer match retirement accounts. If your employer offers a match, max that out immediately. This is literal free money. I always say, never say no to free money. If your employer matches 50% up to 6% of your salary, that's a 50% instant return. You won't find another investment that pays you just to invest like this. The match outweighs fees. Tier 4, tax advantage retirement accounts. Once you've secured your match, maximize contributions to IRAs or Roth IRAs for compounding tax benefits that build dramatic wealth. Invest $6,000 a year from age 30 to 65, and at a 7% return, you'll have over $900,000. That's the power of tax-free growth combined with compounding interest. Anchor your future here. Tier 5, taxable investment accounts. These offer flexibility, no contribution caps, no early withdrawal penalties, and a wide array of choices for your liquid growth engine. Stocks, bonds, ETFs. You can build a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, and ETFs. This is for the wealth you want to access before retirement without penalty. Flexibility is freedom. Tier 6, alternative investments and real assets. Real estate, private equity, collectibles, and crypto. These diversify your portfolio, hedge inflation, and generate passive income streams. But they come with higher risk and less liquidity. Use these only after your liquid foundation and tax advantage spaces are fully secured. Foundation first, always. Trust the hierarchy. Section 3, psychology. Money isn't just numbers, it's deeply emotional. Our brains evolved for survival, not for balancing budgets. Many struggle because of cognitive biases. First, instant gratification bias. We live in a world that rewards immediate pleasure. Saving requires delayed gratification, sacrificing short-term wants for long-term security. Our brains prioritize immediate rewards. Second, loss aversion. People fear losses more than they value gains. Market fluctuations can stop you from starting, leading you to park money in low-yield savings while inflation erodes your power. Third, overconfidence and impatience. Many believe they can beat the market. This leads to chasing high-risk trends or trying to time the market, resulting in losses and frustration. Discipline is the cure. Section 4. Real impact. Imagine Sarah and Mike, both 30, both earning $75,000. Sarah follows the savings waterfall. Mike does not. Let's look at the staggering $1.6 million difference. In year 1, Sarah builds her 6-month emergency fund and pays off $8,000 in credit card debt. She captures her 6% match and maxes her Roth IRA immediately. Discipline is her engine. After 35 years, her protected and tax-advantaged growth has amassed over $2.2 million. Her investments grew uninterrupted by life's curveballs. Discipline pays off in millions. Trust the math. Mike pays minimums on debt and skips the match. He pays over $13,500 annually in interest. Over 35 years, he loses $500,000 to interest alone. Interest works against him. Despite the same income, Mike ends with under $600,000. The difference? Discipline, prioritization, and the savings waterfall. Math doesn't lie. Build your reservoir. Don't just pay for a drain. Section 5. The Contrarian Truth. Most gurus tell you to invest early. That's reckless if you haven't secured your foundation. Your highest return is often paying down that 17% debt first. Stability first. Section 6. Your path forward. First, calculate your monthly expenses and fund that 3 to 6 month emergency fund. Second, identify high-interest debts and pay them off as fast as possible. Start today. Third, capture your full employer match. It's free money. Fourth, max out your tax-advantaged retirement accounts like IRAs. These are your foundational wealth-building engines. Secure them. Fifth, invest in taxable brokerage accounts for flexibility. Sixth, only then consider alternative investments like real estate, and only with funds you can afford to tie up or risk. Be methodical. Section 7. Advanced strategies. The debt avalanche maximizes math efficiency, but the snowball provides early wins for motivation. My hybrid approach combines both for total psychological victory. In taxable accounts, use tax loss harvesting. Sell losing investments to realize losses that offset capital gains or reduce taxable income up to $3,000 a year. It increases net returns without risk. High earners should use the backdoor Roth IRA. It's a legal workaround to bypass income limits, allowing for tax-free growth. Strategy beats barriers when you understand the architecture of wealth. Use it. Some 401k plans allow after-tax contributions beyond limits, which can be converted to Roth, the mega backdoor Roth. This dramatically increases your tax-advantaged savings capacity. Mastery at work. Manage risk with investment laddering. Staggered bond or CD maturities provide steady cash flow without disrupting your architecture. It's about predictable liquidity and risk management. Predictability is power. Don't overlook the health savings account. It's effectively a triple tax-advantaged vehicle. Contributions are deductible, growth is tax-free, and qualified withdrawals are tax-free. A wealth supercharger. Max it out. Finally, use dynamic asset allocation. Your strategy should evolve with your life stage. Shift from growth to preservation as you approach retirement. Tailor your portfolio to your specific risk tolerance. Balance is key. Section 8. Behavioral finance. Beware the mental accounting trap. People treat a tax refund differently than a salary. Money is fungible. Treat every dollar with consistent discipline regardless of its source. Discipline is king. The sunk cost fallacy keeps you in losing investments to justify past choices. Past decisions are sunk. Focus on your future priorities and current waterfall tiers. Cut losses early and reallocate capital. Move forward. Use commitment devices. Automate your savings. If it's automated, you remove the temptation to spend. Automation is the bridge between intention and real-world wealth. Build systems that serve your goals. Automation wins. Section 9. Macro factors. Interest rates change the game. When rates rise, high-interest debt payoff becomes even more critical. Prioritize eliminating that drain during periods of increasing rates. Stay alert to the environment. Inflation erodes purchasing power, making Tier 6 real assets important diversification tools, but only after your liquid foundation and tax advantage savings are secure. Understanding cycles helps timing. Diversify wisely. Market volatility tests your resolve. A robust emergency fund isn't just about survival, it's about peace of mind. It prevents panic-driven moves and supports clearer decision-making during crashes. Peace is profit. Mastery. Section 10. Case studies. Look at Lisa, a single mother with $25,000 in credit debt and no emergency fund. We started with a modest $5,000 buffer to reduce her anxiety. Stability is the first step. Stability wins, always. She was debt-free in 2 years using the hybrid approach. Today, her retirement savings exceed $100,000. Her story underscores how prioritizing stability creates a sustainable foundation for real, lasting wealth. It works. Mark and Angela used the waterfall to scale. They maxed tiers 1 to 4, then added HSAs and tax loss harvesting. They only bought real estate after their liquid foundation was solid. Their strategy is elite mastery. Elite. Today, their portfolio exceeds $2.5 million. Their story shows how the waterfall scales from basic survival to complex wealth expansion. It provides a professional analytical framework for every stage of your life. Expand. Section 11, the long conclusion. The Savings Waterfall is more than a sequence of financial steps. It's a philosophy, a disciplined, patient approach that honors the realities of life and human nature. Long-term wins, patience. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires a foundation strong enough to weather storms and flexible enough to adapt to change. The waterfall provides that essential resilience for your legacy. Build strong forever. Beyond the numbers lies the deeper purpose, financial freedom. Freedom to live on your terms, to pursue passions without stress, and to provide for your family and future generations. That is true wealth, legacy, freedom. Take ownership of your financial future today. Use the Savings Waterfall as your guide. Revisit it regularly, adjust with life's changes, and cultivate the patience and discipline needed for success. Own your future today. Now, let's talk wealth retention. Making money is one skill. Keeping it is an entirely different skill. I have seen millions lost because people lack the psychological framework to retain their wealth. Master both. Mastery. The first hurdle is the arrival fallacy, the belief that a certain net worth solves all internal problems. It doesn't. It only amplifies them. You must do the internal work alongside the external. True joy is internal, always. Second is the pressure of external expectations. Don't fall into the golden handcuffs, upgrading your lifestyle just to impress others. Decouple your self-worth from your net worth and your lifestyle from income. Free yourself completely. Third is the fear of loss. When you have millions, you have everything to lose. This fear can paralyze you or make you reckless. Accept that volatility is the price of admission for long-term growth. Embrace it with discipline. Finally, let's talk legacy. Why build wealth? It's for the generations after us. It's about creating a foundation that allows our children to start from a position of strength, not struggle. Build the future today for them. But leaving money without knowledge is a recipe for disaster. Inherited wealth can destroy families if heirs lack work ethic and education. Your true legacy is the financial education you pass down. Teach them everything. Teach them the principles of wealth building, the power of compounding, and the value of hard work. Wealth is a tool. It's your responsibility to ensure it's used to create a positive impact on the world. Impact first, always. Every video I create is built around a formula. Today, the formula is simple. Wealth equals assets minus liabilities multiplied by time. The wealthy focus on increasing assets, not just saving. Math is destiny. Math wins. They use strategic liabilities, investment debt, to accelerate the acquisition of income-producing properties, businesses, and appreciating securities. They focus on the assets that build the future reservoir. Focus on assets. And they give the equation the one input that cannot be manufactured: time. If you commit to acquiring one asset per year, you will be free in a decade. The math of compounding is unstoppable. Give it time, just time. Closing thoughts. The Wealth Builder's Manifesto. Building wealth is not about things or impressing people. It is about freedom. The resources to live life on your own terms. That is the ultimate goal. Freedom for everyone. It's about security for your family, options in the face of challenges, and the ability to contribute to causes you believe in. The strategies we've discussed are tools in service of that deeper purpose. Build for purpose. The wealthiest people I have worked with are not defined by their net worth. They are defined by what they do with their freedom. Whether funding research or spending time with family, purpose is your real wealth, real freedom. The journey is long and there will be setbacks. I've made mistakes, but every lesson makes you a more sophisticated investor. Stay the course. Trust the math. Build the life you deserve. Prosperity is yours, guaranteed by math. I've developed a comprehensive course that dives deep into this waterfall strategy. If you're ready to stop guessing and start building real wealth, join me today. Let's accelerate your financial journey together. Join now. I am JM. Thank you for watching Be Rich Formulas. Subscribe for more insider strategies, and I look forward to seeing you inside the course. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and keep building. Sign off until next time.